Recording back on. Okay, so once again, every time I turn the recording in and off, I'm getting into a different project. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I talk about, you can lose some or all of your money. It's of the highest risk of things. I'm a super risky YouTube dude. I'm a gambler. I'm a risk taker. And I make some decisions that most people wouldn't make at times. So you need to make sure that before you invest any dollars in anything I talk about on my channel, YouTube, anywhere, that you can afford to lose the capital. All right. So, folks, I'm going to get into a project that you may or may not be aware of. You may or may not be aware of, but I never wrote it off. Now, maybe you wrote it off, but I never wrote it off. Now, I've always been hopeful. Now, you may be wondering, am I talking about Novatech? No, I'm not talking about Novatech. Although I'm hopeful, right? You may be wondering, am I talking about funds? No, I'm hopeful about funds, but there's one that I just never wrote off. And now I can't say that everything is all good because the proof is in the pudding when you actually receive dollars, right? When you actually get paid. But I'm happy to bring AAS back to y'all. So I'm going to show y'all AAS right quick. A lot of you may be in it. Some of you may not be. And this may be new to you. Somebody commented today, like, what is AAS? So let me show you what AAS is, folks. Here's the disclaimer. AAS is not a subsidiary of another trading company. They have two different websites, folks, at times that you can be able to access the platform. Now, AAS, folks, let you know, I've been in it since it launched. Now, let me stop here for a second, right? You're going to see this repetitive theme for me personally, where I get in stuff soon as it launches. You know why? Because I have a strategy. My strategy is, first of all, get in early, get my seed capital out the way as soon as possible. And you never know how long anything is going to last. So you might as well get in it day one. And then for you folks that had the pleasure of running in C12, right? We never knew how long it was going to last, but if you got in that from day one, you won. And then a lot of times you look at the stuff that I get and you be like, man, that's awful risky. That ain't going to last. I didn't think C12 was going to last. And I'm not saying that half of these scams and fly by night programs that I get in and sponsored videos is going to last Novatech time. But you give me 2 months in a project that's paying 3 and 4% a day, I'm killing it. I don't know about you, but that's where I am. And that's how I play this game because nothing is guaranteed. Now, let me get back over here to AAS. All right. So it's the best investment platform, the easiest way to invest in cryptocurrency. No trading skills required, safer, faster, easier than way ever before. And then, folks, they have a white paper over here too. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up and cover some of this because some of you may not know about it. AFRIQ Arbitrage Systems is a digital currency service platform that uses high frequency trading and algorithms to automatically buy digital currencies at a lower price and sell them at a higher price to generate returns. Thus, the AAS platform places automated transaction orders for investors that pays them the ROI on their investment. AAS Exchange provides intelligent high frequency transaction services to users all over the world. In the high frequency trade transaction mode of AAS, whether the market is bullish or bearish on one hand, or is stable or has large fluctuations on the other hand, as long as there's a matching transaction, there must be a price difference. Therefore, this small difference between buy and sell orders in milliseconds is swiftly collected and processed by high frequency trading technology. So, folks, this is all about high frequency trading, right? And as you go and take a look at their certificates, they're registered in the United States. It's very easy to get started with this platform. It's investment friendly. The trades happen 24/7. In trading different modes here, high frequency algorithms. And essentially what it's doing is arbitrage, and it's buying from one exchange and selling on another. Now, folks, I'm not sure if you know exactly what I mean by buying on one exchange and selling on another. Let's put it to you this way. You may have Coinbase over here Binance over here. You may see Bitcoins at 30,000 on Coinbase, but you see it's over on Binance at 31,000. So what AES supercomputers do, they actually buy it over here for cheaper, and then they sell it on the other exchange for more money. And this system is doing this. This system is actually doing this multiple times a day with multiple different currencies across multiple different exchanges. Now, folks, what you need to know is that you can withdraw at whenever you have the money in your balance. Now, it's on hold right now, so we'll talk about that. Withdrawal limit is 10K per day. You can withdraw as minimal as I believe it's $20 now at this point, or maybe 50. I'll double check. And then, folks, as long as you keep a certain amount in your robot, you can continue to keep trading, which believe is 20 or 50. I have to double check once again. But AAS can complete 3.5 million withdrawals in 1 minute. It's been lightning fast. Folks, they have a huge community. You can come and check out like their Facebook community. Let me show you this real quick here. Here's their Facebook community with 6,000 people. And then, folks, they have a huge Twitter. Let me show you the Twitter. They also have a huge Telegram, which I believe is like 30,000 people on their Telegram. Here's their Twitter. The YouTube channel right here. Let me pull this up real quick here, folks. There's their YouTube channel with 18,000 subscribers. This is the owner, Jessam Michael. You can see him. He's visible in the public. He just did an AMA. For those of you that don't know, AAS had been on pause or been on hold, right? Now, most platforms, when they go on pause or go on hold, they don't come back, right? But AAS has been resurrected, in my personal opinion. Not that they were dead, but they hadn't been paying out for 90 days or so. And so when that happens, people are scared. There's a lot of FUD, there's a lot of attacks. But we know the reality is if you're not paying, you ain't paying, right? But the fact that AFRIQ JM Arbitrage has came back online, that gives us new hope. That gives me hope, right? I don't know about you, and maybe you don't have any money in AAS. Maybe you're hearing about AAS for the first time. But one thing I got to tell you about this platform, folks, is it pays up to 63% per month. Oh my goodness, 63% per month. And now, different projects pay different things, but I got paid 63% a month for 3 months and some change before it went on a hiatus. Now that it's back, I'm excited. And right before it came back, I had just dumped a whole bunch of bread in it. And so I was hopeful. And so I was very hopeful, but it is back trading again. So let me go ahead and get logged in to my account. They have a rotating cycle, folks, that pays. I'll show you. Let me just show you here. Let me get logged into my account here. Let me do this here. Let me get logged into my account here, AAS. Let me put in my information here, and then let me sign into my account. I am logging in right now, and then let me show you my screen, share my screen with you. So, folks, the timer's working again. It's ticking down. We are earning once again. Now, if you got started with AAS, it's very easy. You come over, click deposit. You click deposit. It's going to bring up, obviously, the QR code. They only take USDT TRC20. USDT TRC20. That is the only thing that they take. And then you can select the minimum is $20. You choose the amount you want to send over 1,000. You go ahead and click that. And then, folks, they're accepting people to sign up again, right? And then so if you're accepting people to sign up, then they have intentions, in my mind, to continue paying out. And here's the QR code right here, folks. You can easily scan and send it over right here, and it's waiting for your payment. You see, it's an extra 0.65%, total of 106.5. Very easily send it over. And folks, once it gets over here, you don't have to do anything at all. And then, folks, you can look at my investment history when I got in this project. Very easy for you to see. And I personally am excited that it's back. They have a rotating cycle, folks, where they pay between 1.65% a day all the way up to 1.65% a day, all the way up to 5% a day in a rotating cycle, which is very, very dope. But it works out to be 63% a month in the rotating cycle. All right. So, folks, this is AAS. You see that I got this thing cracking on January 2nd, 2023. Um, put in a couple $1,000. You're allowed to have multiple accounts with them for family. And this one, I've obviously ROI'd out. I've still got some other money in my other accounts, but that's what it is. So let me go ahead and stop the share here. And I see Armigus with a hand up. So let me go ahead and allow you to unmute. And if anybody has questions or comments, has more information than I have about AAS currently, you're more than welcome to speak up.
Yeah.
Armigus, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I just wanted to confirm that this one is actually back online because I had this one on my dead list. I think I was marked as such because it had paused or gone on hiatus for a while, and I thought it was just done.
Yeah.
So maybe it had been marked like a 1 or something, but
Well, well, any project that's not paying
yeah,
or they make a promise to pay and don't pay when they make that promise, then they're not paying. Now, if a project says, okay, I'm gonna pay you on August 1st, right? And it's July 1st, and they pay you, then that project's paying. But this project, for those that don't know, was supposed to come on back online, I think June 15th, maybe. It could have been May 15th, but it's been a few months. They missed a few deadlines. And then the last update was they're not giving any more dates. But they're back online, and I'm excited for it and very thankful that they are back online. Now, we still got to get paid. That's the reality of it. But the fact that they're back online and moving forward, I think that they're going to pay. Call me dumb. And I said it before on videos. Call me dumb, maybe whatever you want to call me. But I was hopeful for this project, and I thought they would be back.
what happened to them? If we can get a recap on that one.
Honestly, it's all in their group. They have a huge following, but long story short, they got hacked, and
Yeah.
through the hack, they lost some money. Somebody scammed them, blah blah blah. But robots were beating them up, from the robotic side of things, and maybe something inside was going on as well too. But regardless of all of that, they're back, and that's what's
Yep.
important is that they're back.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, Reximus.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can.
Wow, been a while. How you doing today, Mr. Pounds?